where we should start here. Okay, so champ, we can call you that now. We could have called you that before, but we can definitely call you champ today. Two-time PRL Formula One champion. Or three-time. Am I selling you short?
Just a little bit, man.
I am three-time champion. Sorry, no. Let me correct that. Three-time PRL Formula One champion with win 37, win 7 of the season at Monaco, and made it look easy, my man. That was absolute fantastic driving. I know it wasn't easy for you, but your championship competitor had some problems, and you just straight stroked it out there. How did it feel?
Amazing. Absolutely amazing. When I nailed that quali lap, I knew that it was going to be game over after that. I absolutely knew it. I mean, as long as I could go into turn one, still leading, I was going to be good. And yeah, it went just to plan. I mean, those guys were tripping over each other, and that just allowed me to open up the gap massively.
And lap traffic seemingly helped you with that too. Everybody was playing a real nice game out there, having some respect for the race leader as well. I'm sure you had a couple of close calls out there, but what was your approach to the race when Mebby found his way out of the race? Was the pressure off at that point, and you were just having fun and racing for the win? Because we did see you pit for some tires to go for that hat trick.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. I Once I seen that Mabby crashed out and then McSended had left, oh man, I was like, all right, well, cruise control now. There was a point where Lance was catching me, and I was like, okay, he's showing some pace. But after that, I started. I don't know if he started dropping off because maybe he had wing damage a little bit, or I don't know. There was a few laps where I started pushing, but after that, though, man, I don't know. I was just mainly make sure that I didn't crash out, make some dumb mistake. And then right at the end, when I seen that I had like a 22-second gap, I was like, okay, you know what? Then I told Aaron, I was like, I'm gonna go for the hat trick. I'm gonna go for it. And
Well, you
yeah, it felt good.
definitely got it. Definitely got it. I'm gonna come back to you here. I'm gonna move on because we still got to talk to you here in a little bit about this championship. But I want to hop
Sounds
over
good.
here to Lance, and hopefully Lance is all hooked up and can understand us pretty well. We did talk about he had a little bit of trepidation about talking with us because of his English, but we're gonna work with him here. Lance, you're a relative newcomer to the PRL league, but you looked like a seasoned veteran out there. Second place finish, excellent run. How do you feel after that race? Maybe some microphone issues here, possibly. We can't hear you, Lance. If you can hear us, maybe we can get you in here in a second. I'm gonna check the chat too, just see. Porkchop says needs to get one more trophy out of this game, and then he can delete the F out of it.
That's how I feel about NASCAR Heat.
Lance, do we have you here?
Yeah, unfortunately, I think we might be having some mic or control issues because his name isn't even lighting up.
Yeah. Well, okay. We'll see if he can get that worked out. We don't have Majako in here, which is kind of surprising. Maybe he's just like, I'm done with this. I'm going home. Um, but we'll have to see here if we can get Lance back in. So let's go ahead and go back to the man of the hour, Forza Alonso, three-time champ. So, I mean, you've got nearly every record in the league, but this is what you do this for. We started this in April, and through all the trials and tribulations, you ended the season with 8 straight races with top 2 finishes, and you won 6 of them. I mean, just what is it like to be able to race with this top level competition and still be able to be as dominant as you are?
It's intense. I mean, that's why I league race. I think that's why a lot of us league race is for that competition. that adrenaline rush. And yeah, man, it's been a crazy ride. I mean, first half of the season, it did not go my way at all. I had to miss some races due to some family problems, and then from there, I had a couple races where I DNF'd or I just couldn't show up to, and I was like, oh man, I was really starting to kind of demotivate me a bit, and I don't know, man. Like once we got to that halfway point, I was like, you know what? I really just gotta focus in, really get back into my groove. I know that I can do this. Whether I just gotta focus on myself, and I know that I have the pace. Um, and from there, it was just consistent. Just be super consistent. Like even if I wasn't the quickest in quali, in the race, I was very, very consistent, and I knew that, and that's how I got a lot of my results at the end. And whenever someone made a mistake or something, or someone had a bad race, I was there to capitalize on it. So
And
yeah,
it's interesting because you have the speed. You you always seem to put yourself in the right positions, but it's when you're talking about competition at this level and the positions that you're put in. We didn't talk about qualifying all that much, but you had a rough qualifying session and took the pole at the death. I mean, it was basically over at that point. But in these high pressure situations, you seem unflappable, and at that consistency and that consistent high level, and you're able to keep a cool head through all of these really complicated situations. I mean, is that kind of your secret? I mean, how do you approach that, and how do you continue to prepare for these races in a cool, calm, collected way throughout?
yeah. I think personally, I strive way more when there's a ton of pressure. When that pressure's there, I know that I need to step it up to a whole nother level, and then I need to keep it consistent. And I think that's really where I shine the most, man. My performance just speaks for itself right there. In the second half, I knew that if I really wanted to get back into this title fight, I really had to step it up. And these final few races, it was so intense just because of how close it was. And yeah, I mean, it's just, I think, with all of my league racing experience too, man, just that's helped out massively. Being able to stay calm, stay focused, keep my head in the game, and do my absolute best. And if that gets the job done, then awesome. If not, then I all I know is that I gave it all, that I gave it my all.
It's that experience that makes the difference. The been there and done that, and he has done it once more. Forza Alonso, three-time PRL champion, 7 wins on the season in season 8, the all-time wins leader, the all-time championship leader. Congratulations on that third championship, the big win tonight, and just great job all around.
Yeah, thanks. I just want to say too, that it's been one hell of a season. I'm sure actually went back to watch some of the races, throughout the season, and man, it's been a crazy story to see it unfold. And I just want to say massive congratulations too to Mebby and Majako, for making this one hell of a season, championship wise. Congrats to Majako for winning the constructors. We came close, but just couldn't get the job done, unfortunately. But I got that title though. I got the drivers. I told you, Majako. I told you I was gonna come back.
The
But yeah,
smack talk is there, and we got another season coming up. How do you feel? You got a brand new game that you're gonna. Well, I mean, I'm not sure exactly where you're at. East Coast guys get it in an hour and a half. Are you ready to
I
tackle
get it
this
on
new
the
challenge?
West Coast. Um, yeah, man, I'm excited for it. I got it preloaded and everything on my PS4, just watching the countdown timer. But It's gonna be a whole new exciting chapter. I'm looking forward to it, man. Especially from a lot of the things that I've heard from people who have the game already and stuff. A lot of people are saying that it's gonna play a lot like F1 2013, and 2013 was a pretty damn good game for me. So we'll see how that goes, man. But I'm excited for it.
Well, we're ready to watch it all unfold, and we'll be here covering that. Couple weeks now. We're going to be back at it on Thursday nights, and we're going to be watching Forza going for championship number 4. So we do have Lance. I want to get to talk to Lance here now. Lance, we talked about you are a relative newcomer to this league and had an extremely strong run tonight. Fantastic finish, second at one of the toughest tracks on the schedule. How does it feel?
It feels amazing. I didn't expect to finish on a podium tonight. I was very happy with my qualified position, but seeing every cars moving out of my way like that, I was surprised and very happy.
Well, yeah, you had the absolute best view
Oh
of
yeah.
the battle there between Mebi and El Majaco. And I mean, how close we saw it was very tight. Those guys all over each other and the wall, and you were able to navigate around. What was, I mean, I'm sure your eyes were extremely wide as you saw all of this happen right in front of you.
Oh, the battle for I don't know which lap they crashed, but the battle all the way around, in front of me, and I was watching for any opportunity to pass them, but I didn't expect much. But I was very careful to not hit them. Actually, I hit one of them in the hairpin the lap before. But when I saw that wide open space right there, I took a chance and it paid off.
And this is something. I mean, we talk about the PRL as one of the toughest leagues there are, and like we said, you're new to the league, but this has got to give you some confidence going forward. You know, you're planning on doing your first full season with the league coming up here. F1 2017 is coming right around the corner. Is what is it like coming into the PRL with all of this tough competition? And now giving yourself a good finish and confidence going into the next season.
Let's say I'm more confident to start the next season than I was 2 weeks ago. Uh, Obviously, the podium tonight give me all the confidence I need to start that season. But it's only my third race, and I don't know the other driver very much. Maybe they just got some bad luck for the past 2 or 3 races, or maybe I don't know their real pace, you know. So I'm confident to be in the top 4 or 5, but maybe I will be disappointed, or maybe I will be more happy than anything.
Well, you heard it there. He's ready to go. He wants to continue on and find out where he's going to shake out. But you did excellent tonight. Earned that podium, second place finish. We all enjoyed watching you. So congratulations and good luck going into season 9.
Thank you very much.
It was a fantastic night. We got to see not a new champion crown, but we got to see him put another crown